Some people have a pattern of focusing on the past to guide themselves. Some focus on the future. Some focus on the present. By the way, a lot of people said, live in the present. You know what? That's great advice for one thing. If you want to be happy, live in the present. If you want an impact, you have to live in the future and the present. Because meaning and the sense of impact comes from anticipating things and dealing with it now. Happiness comes from being in the moment. It's stupid to think you're going to do one of those and have a really fulfilling life. Yet people shift, but people get a habit of what they focus on. Some people focus on what they can't control, and that's their blueprint. So you know what their life's going to be like. Some people focus on what they can control. They feel differently. Focus equals feeling. Here's the second decision. The minute you focus on something, you have to decide what it means. Is this person dissing me? Are they challenging me? Are they loving me? Are they actually encouraging me? Is this event happening because God is punishing me right now? Or is God challenging me? Is this the end or the beginning? If you think this is the end of a relationship, are you going to feel differently and behave differently than if you think it's the beginning of a relationship? Yes or no? That's the problem. Because whatever meaning you get a feeling, and then the feeling guides you. So I see people all the time who've been together for years, and they go, I don't know what happened. We used to have this great love, but it's not this. And the guy walks up and says, the one walks up and says, could you take out the trash? What do I look like, your janitor? When you love somebody, what will you do for them, my friends? What will you do for them?
Anything.
Come on, what will you do for somebody you love? What?
Anything.
Anything. In the beginning of the relationship, trash, sure, I'd love to take out the trash, whatever it takes. And it's like, what do I look like, your janitor? I don't know, I don't want the same relationship. Meaning. Change the meaning, change your life, and you have the power to do that in any second. So what are you focusing on? What does this mean? And then the third is through that meaning and emotion, you decide what to do. So the person who is angry, when the person finally walks through the door, are they going to treat that person the same way as the person who focused? Well, the person who's angry, what do they focus on? What was the meaning they probably gave it? They're not here because what? They don't care, they did it again, they're probably out there screwing around with somebody else. By the way, if you picture that, are you going to be upset? Is it going to feel real to you? You bet. The other person is worried. What are they probably focusing on? What's the meaning they gave while they're late? Maybe they were in an accident. Are these two people going to treat that person the same way when that person shows up? Yes or no? One's going to make them never want to be with that person again. The other's going to feel rather appreciated. It'll be interesting to see what the real reason is. So focus is